This is for part B of activity 2.34. So we've got a quotient here. Again, I said in the last video that our job is to kind of hunt for brackets because that tells us the outermost structure. And you'll notice I just drew in brackets on the top and bottom of the quotient because these are implied brackets. So really at its core, this thing is a quotient. And so I know that, P prime is going to be equal to, using the quotient rule, f prime g minus f g prime over g squared if we're calling this f and we're calling this g. And you kind of put these in quotes, right? Because this is really just a substitution to use a formula. We know that when we take the derivative, it will always have this structure. So then our job becomes, well, I know what f and g are. F is cos t, and I'd recommend doing this until, probably forever, let's be honest. Well, it's always going to be a good practice to keep things organized, especially when stuff gets complicated. So you know what f is, you'll know what g is, and then we need to find what f prime and g prime are. And again, here we are chunking the problem. We're not doing everything all at once. So the derivative of cosine is just negative sine t. That's helpful. For g prime, though, a little bit more involved. This is actually a product. All right, but since we broke it down, it's not as crazy because now all I have to do is take this product rule on its own. I don't need to consider it yet in the context of the rest of the problem. So what's g prime? Well, it's the using the product rule here, we'll get 6t to the 5th times 6 to the t plus t to the 6th, 6 to the t ln of 6. See how we got this f prime and f, and we've got this, these all seem very similar colors here. This guy corresponds with this piece here. Okay, so within this quotient rule, we had a product rule. So again, sounds scary, but when you chunk the problem, it's very, very workable. So now it's a matter of, okay, this thing has this structure where it's f prime, so we know that f prime is negative sine t times g, just as it was, which is t to the 6th, 6 to the t, minus f, which we said we know is cos t, times g prime, which is that big expression we just found, 6 to the t, plus t to the 6th, 6 to the t ln of 6, all over g squared, which is t to the 6th, 6 to the t squared. That's p prime. So, Malia, how do you simplify that thing? Well, again, another rainy day. This is fine for now. What you can do eventually is see, well, things up top, everything has a factor of 6 to the t, right? Does that include everything? Yes, so you could pull this out, cancel one of these. They could be nicer, but I don't want to worry about that right now. I want to execute the rule with efficiency or with precision. Okay, that's part B.